Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It is May, which means it is almost summer, which means we get to do fun summertime, warm weather, knit and crochet pieces. So I figured today I would talk about everything that I'm currently making and the stuff that I want to make for summer. Because a lot of what I'm working on is like summertime projects anyways, so I figured it would be a good time to like kind of mesh them together. It is the most gloomy, sad spring day, unfortunately. Like definitely April showers bringing May flowers, except it is May and I would like the rain to stop. Also, if you hear the bird that is outside my window that has been tweeting the same tweet for the past like 5 minutes, yup, sorry, but it's just adding to the vibes. It's adding to the aura, it's adding to the springtime summery feeling, and hopefully it doesn't drive you crazy because it's driving me just a little crazy. So it's okay, it's fine. But anyways, enough of that. Let's just jump in and talk about the things that I'm currently working on and some of the ideas that I have for summer. So like I mentioned, a lot of what I am working on currently is kind of like my planned projects for the summer. So I kind of have a lot of them started. So first we're going to start with the most summer project I have of all of them, which is obviously my sweater number 15 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. Duh. When I think of warm weather, I think of a wool long sleeve sweater. Thank you. If you've been following along, I've been doing a knitting diary series working on this project specifically. It's going very well, slow but steady. It's definitely a project that I pick up in between doing other things, so it's still being worked on in the summer because I started it right at the end of cold weather season, to be honest. This is where we are at with it. I am currently working down the front panel. We have yet to connect, obviously, the front and the back, but I think it looks beautiful. I'm really, really proud of it. I think I'm doing a great job. The yarn that I'm using is gorgeous. It is DK weight yarn from Sorella in the colorway Ivy from her Taylor Swift Eras collection. It is just beautiful. It is a beautiful pattern with a beautiful yarn, and I think the cables are coming out so nice. I am overall just really, really happy with it. Like I said, this is a project that I pick up in between working on other things just because it is pretty repetitive with the same cable pattern over and over. There's some shaping which keeps it a little bit interesting, but it's something that I could just pick up here and there very, very easily. So this is the first thing that we are working on. Now on to the rest that are actually genuinely like warm weather themed. So this is the beginning of a tank top that I started. It's gonna get frogged, but I'm showing you this because I am trying to focus on making clothes that I will really, really wear. It's very easy for me to get locked into the cycle of what other people want from me, what other people want to see, like what is gonna make me most like desirable, and that's not fair to myself. I should be making stuff that makes me happy. So I just started this like very basic, it's literally double crochets. It was just gonna be a simple tank top. I thought I had more of this yarn and turns out I didn't, so I am going to frog it. I will use it for something else because it is nice cotton and I love this color. But this was the start of me really being like, this summer is about what I want to make, and that's definitely the theme that you're going to see throughout most of this. So this is going to get frogged, but this inspired me to start the tank top that I'm working on now that actually will also need to be frogged, unfortunately. Here is what I have so far. I'm really, really big right now into lacy kind of open crochet stitches. So like I said, I was inspired by this, the shaping that this was going to be, to make a pretty kind of open, loose tank top. You can kind of double it as like a beach cover up. I just thought that would be really nice. This blue yarn is left over from when I made the Dahlia skirt by Andy Knits last summer. So I had just a little bit left. I wanted to use it up because otherwise it's going to stay sitting on my shelf. So I was hoping it was going to be enough to do the whole thing. My original intention was to do a kind of cropped open back tank top, but I went in a different route. It's going to be a different shape, and so because of that I definitely needed more yarn, so I picked up some white. This is the Eddie Bauer DK weight cotton yarn from Joann. It's very soft, it's very nice to work with, very easy. It's definitely thinner than the blue that I'm using, but I don't necessarily mind that. My one qualm with the yarn is that there are a lot of discolored spots, which really is so annoying. It's white yarn. Hello? I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but like right there, there's some discoloration. I'm like leaning so close, I'm all up in your business. Hello, do you see it? Yeah, so that's kind of all through the yarn, which is really annoying. That's okay, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's really not that deep. It's just a little bit like, I don't know, maybe if you're making white yarn, quality check it, mayhaps. But this is what I have so far. It's gonna get frogged because it is a little too big for the kind of drape that I'm going for. But that's fine, that's okay. I might end up making, honestly, these stripes thicker. Haven't decided. That's gonna be something that I consider when I'm redoing it. I hate frogging, I think. First of all, it's annoying. Hello. No one likes to frog. But I'm like, this is gonna have the difference of like mere stitches. Like, it's gonna be a difference of like 4 to 8 stitches. That's like nothing. I'm undoing the whole thing just for like that much. And it's gonna make all the difference. And it's gonna make a garment that I actually wanna wear. But regardless, I hate frogging. It is so annoying. But I will not give up on this project. We're gonna finish it. That'll be frogged, it'll be redone, it'll be gorgeous, perfect for the summer, super coastal with the blue and the white. I'm definitely excited about it. Just bummed that I couldn't do something on the first try and have it be perfect. That's really weird and super annoying. On the same conversation of things that I had to frog that actually killed me a little bit on the inside, maybe that's a little bit dramatic, but it's a little bit true as well, is this, which is knotted up like you actually wouldn't believe. Hello. This one right here, okay, it obviously doesn't look like much, it's just knit stitch in the round, but it's going to be a dress, and I had so much of it done, like I would say up to like there, and I finally tried it on to see if it was at a good place to start decreasing for the shaping, and it was just a little bit too big. Once again, like mere stitches. Like, it wasn't a lot. It was not a lot, but I did the whole thing and I totally feel good and normal and sane about it, and it's fine. It'll be better in the long run because it'll be something that I get more wear out of. So this is going to be kind of reminiscent of the denim overall smock kind of dress that has been very popular, at least on my like Pinterest feed. It's been very popular in the past like year or so, I'd say. So I wanted to make a knit version of something like that in this really pretty blue color. This is just Drops Belle in like dark denim blue, dark jeans blue, something like that. So I'm gonna keep going on this. This is what I work on when I'm sitting in class under my desk. If any of my teachers were to see this, don't even worry. I do listen to everything that you say. I just need something to do with my hands, you know what I mean? So this is perfect. I should just knit in the round, and I will probably stop sooner to put it on scrap yarn to make sure that it fits before I get too far and have to potentially frog it in, you know what I mean? I don't think I'm gonna need to frog it again. I think I actually got it this time because my gauge swatch initially wasn't good enough, apparently. I'm so infamously bad at gauge swatching, which is probably why I have to frog so many things. But this, I think, will turn out unlike the last one because the gauge accounted for some of the stretch and drape, if that makes sense, from the first, because cotton is so heavy, it's gonna have more drape, it's weightier on the bottom. I don't know if any of those words in that sentence just made sense, but I feel like if you know what I'm saying, you can pick up on it, right? I could speak gibberish and you guys will know what I mean. So this is what we got. This is what we have so far. I'm very excited for this project to be finished just because I'm very excited to wear it, but it's gonna take a while. Obviously, it's a dress and it's on 4mm needles, and I only work on it really when I'm sitting in class because I'm working on other stuff when I'm not. The next thing that I'm working on, I can't show you, and I'm so sorry. I can't even really talk about it. I just want you to know that I'm working on it, and you will see all about it when I'm done. I'm not gonna go into why I can't show you. I'm just gonna tell you it's shades of blue, and it's a new style of crochet that I haven't done before. I am recording videos on it, so you guys will see everything that I'm doing. I just can't show you, which is probably more for my own paranoia rather than anything else. But just for the sake of playing it safe, so certain people don't see, I can't show you. Okay? But it's a new style of crochet that I haven't done before. It's in shades of blue. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is a very large project, so it's taking up a lot of my time. A lot of times I will try to do a couple of rows at night so I can get it done, but it's for a very special thing. A special thing that I don't want to talk about because I don't want it to get back to whatever. You guys can hopefully pick up what I'm putting down, and I promise you I'm recording everything. So you guys are gonna see the whole process, and it's gonna be really fun, I think. So I'm working on that. That's currently taking a lot of my time, but I can't show you anything. which is such a bummer. Now we're gonna move into the things that I am not yet working on really, okay, but I want to make this summer. So basically just my ideas, my hopes and dreams. If I can get my act together with these first projects that I am working on, I could start these other ones. That's the goal. We'll start with one that you guys have probably seen before because it's kind of in the middle of I'm not working on it and I am working on it. It is this whip that I've had going for a while. I talked about it in my frog or finish video. I have this absolutely gorgeous Pima cotton that I got from a little yarn store on the Cape a couple summers ago, and I've been wanting to use it for the right thing, but I haven't known what. So I started making this tube top just because I think crochet tube tops are so cute. And once again, my gauge swatch, just because I'm infamous and perfect and awesome, is always wrong and bad and terrible. It's too big. I'm gonna have to undo it, and I just have to make it a little bit smaller, and that'll be fine. Once I do that, my life will move on. It's not that deep. So I just need to undo it and make it a little bit smaller. I probably will also make it single crochets instead of double crochets just to give the look that I want. But yeah, that's this. I haven't picked it up since last summer when I started working on it, but this is definitely going to be high up on my what I want to do this summer list, just because this yarn is gorgeous and deserves to be used. I would love to finally use it. I have a really bad habit of buying beautiful yarn with the intention of a project and then getting discouraged because the project doesn't go correct and not using the yarn for anything else. It just kind of sits and takes up space. But I don't want to do that. I very much want to go through the collection of yarn that I have and use it and actually follow through and finish my projects. Another idea that I had that I'm very excited about is similar to this bad boy in that beautiful lacy open stitch crochet style. I got this green yarn from Yarn and Colors. It's the must-have basic yarn collection. It's just this gorgeous kind of olivey green color, and I want to use this to make a open crochet stitch kind of sweater, a very summer sweater. I can't decide the exact shape I want to go for yet, specifically with the sleeves. I don't know if I want them to be like a bit of like a 3/4 bell sleeve, if I want it to be like a full sleeve with a little bit of flare. I'm not sure yet, but whatever I decide on, I just know it's going to be beautiful. This is a size 2 yarn, so very thin. It'll lend itself really nicely to those open stitches, so I'm very excited. This is just going to be one that I think I'm going to get a little bit of my head about, so I'm going to have to just start swatching and experimenting and doodling, and hopefully I will get to a place where I really feel ready to start. Is there ever a time where you feel ready to start a project that you're designing on your own? Who knows? But I just need to start, I think. I just need to jump in. So that'll be something that I start probably middle of the summer, just because I think it'll also transition well into fall. So if I don't do it right at the beginning, I'm not gonna like miss my window of being able to wear it. So that'll probably be like a mid-summer thing, like I said, once I finish some of these other projects that I have. And yeah, that's kind of it. Summer is definitely me focusing largely on my own designs. Whether I write patterns for them or not, that's the goal, but whether I write patterns for them or not, I'm really trying to focus on the things that are gonna make me happy and just playing around with the little ideas that come to my head. I get very in my head about telling myself no before I've even had the opportunity to start, and that is definitely a habit that I would like to move out of. I don't think it's very helpful as a creative person, and I would love to work past that. So I think if I take this summer and just really try and experiment with new, different things and just persist, even if I have to frog stuff and I make mistakes, I think it'll help me a lot as an artist. So yeah, that is what I'm currently working on and what I would like to make this summer. Let me know down below what you guys are currently working on, what your goals are, etc, etc. You know, I'd love to hear it. And yeah, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out so very much. And also hit the post notification bell so you can know every single time I post a brand new video. I've been posting pretty consistently every Friday. If you like to listen to me yap, check out the Crochet Authority podcast with my friends Morgan, Savannah, and I. We're super fun. We're on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Follow my social media, all that good stuff. I don't know. This end, you guys know the deal. You guys know what's up. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I love you so very dearly, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Bye, everybody.